Hi guys, welcome to yet another vlog of mine. We discussed about fat burners, thermogenics and things like that cause a lot of harm, because actually these things put up the heart rate tremendously and expose you to a thing called tachycardia. You get this tachycardia, and this tachycardia is basically a stepping stone to a coming heart attack or myocardial infarction. So you'll find that a lot of bodybuilders throughout the world die from heart attacks. So be very watchful of this. Heart attack is a very dangerous thing, and believe me, it can have a devastating effect on your life. So bodybuilding is nice, it's a good thing, but at the same time you should be understanding the game, and you should be knowing your limits and what kind of training you should do, how you should train and stuff like that. And let me tell you one thing, you got to remember, if you want to detox yourself, then the best thing you could do is go on a juice fast for about 2 or 3 days. This detoxes the liver especially, because the liver is the thing that gets damaged by all these fat burners and your creatine and I don't know whatever substances you keep taking. These unnatural substances have got a lot of problems. Another thing that will help you tremendously, and it is the cause of most ills to people in life, is constipation. You see, when the bowels don't move, constipation leads to so many sicknesses, so many illnesses, and I promise you, the only way you can save yourself from acute constipation is go in for some enemas. Enemas are very good things. They cleanse the colon directly instead of you taking laxatives and stuff like that, which cause harm, because laxatives harm the stomach lining and small intestine and stuff like that. So I think enemas are good. They really give you a good colon cleanse and detoxify you. So this is another thing that you should well do it, okay, and don't ever what should I say, shirk from doing it. Next thing I would like to tell you is, there are so many of these things like hydroxy cut and caffeine and Garcinia Cambogia extract and all these things that you get on the market. They are the ones that lead to a lot of weight loss and stuff like that. But I would say the best things for weight loss, if you ask me personally, is coffee. Drink lots of black coffee preferably, and green tea. Green tea is very good for reducing the weight and bringing you on track. So I feel that's good for you. Next thing is, you got to remember that the two best fruit for weight loss, two best fruit are grapefruit and apples. These two fruit cannot be beaten. Grapefruit in the morning, grapefruit juice in the morning, and apple. Just eat apples. You'll be surprised. They contain pectin and they contain sorbitol and stuff like that. And this really helps you, because you have good stools, you have good motions, you have good things like that, and your weight starts coming down. Okay. So these two fruit are a must for any sensible bodybuilder. Okay. Now we come to the next part of it. When we look at the abdominals and the core part of the body, that is the rectus abdominis and the what shall we call it, both the upper abdominals and lower abdominals, crunches top the list. You should thrice a week do crunches in your home if you can't do it at gym. If you can do it at gym, fine, but I wouldn't advise it at gym. You can do it at home, in the privacy of your own home. Bend your legs and do crunches. They're excellent. You can also do leg raises. By just lying on the floor, you can do a double leg raise, single leg raise, hold it under tension, put it down again, leave it down again, slowly leave it down again. Raise one leg up, one down, and so on. Okay. I wish I could demonstrate to you personally and show you, but it's not possible for me to do that. Maybe I can show you some pictures or something like that, so that you get an idea of exactly how it's done. All right. Just keep watching my videos, here and there, I keep giving you little nuggets and little stuff I am not a professional vlogger or anything like that. I am just a simple guy, but I have information, valuable information that can help you tremendously, and nobody teaches you this. Because I have got a lot of experience. I have spent years in this damn thing training people. I have been training celebrities and all sorts of stuff. So I know what works and what doesn't work. Even for the young guys, I know what works for them, what doesn't work for them, and stuff like that. So now we come to the next part of it. You should remember that cutting calories is fine as long as it's not too much. Okay, keep refined carbs out. Sugars and all should be kept out. And eat lots of yogurt, as it is a good probiotic. It keeps your gut in good form and good fashion. In fact, I would tell you, eat some yogurt before you go to the gym. And also take a teaspoon of, not teaspoon, maybe half a teaspoon of sodium bicarbonate, okay, which is nothing but that cooking soda. Just take half a teaspoon of this, put in a glass of water and drink it, or drink it with lemon juice. Just squeeze a little lime in it, put a little teaspoon of honey if you want to put it, or not necessary. We don't put honey also, it's fine. And you can very easily use this and go to the gym, and I swear to you, your lactic acid buildup will be very nominal and very low. So, you will be able to train longer without pain. The next point we come to is hair loss. You will find that some people have an excessive amount of hair loss compared to other people. The main reason for this is due to a lot of high testosterone levels. When your testosterone levels go high, you automatically suffer from hair loss, because excess testosterone turns to dihydrotestosterone, and this DHT, what is called, is a dangerous thing, and it causes a lot of problems. In fact, it even leads to a thing called prostate cancer, and your prostate gets swollen. Even if you don't get cancer, the minimum you are going to end up with is BPH, you see. And BPH is where your prostate swells up, it becomes big, it goes right all the way up to becoming almost like a coconut or a cricket ball or whatever, and you can't pass urine, and you're in a lot of problems. So be very watchful of all this. Excess testosterone is bad for you. Now the only way that you can bring testosterone down is to do cardio 4 times a week. You will bring it down by 50%. Your DHT will come down by 50%. if you do this cardio 4 times a week. And the best way you can do this cardio is get on a bicycle, go out about 3 or 4 kilometers back, and that is real cardio, not the treadmill and all this stuff. This is all for lazy people. So if you got a bicycle, ordinary bicycle, you don't need any special bicycle or anything, just ordinary bicycle, and you can get wonderful results from it. You got to remember that this high level of testosterone puts the male libido up in a very big way. That is why you will also discover and find that bald men have got a bigger eye for women, than the guys with all the hair on their head. The guys with the hair on their head, they may look very nice and all, but they aren't really all there. The baldies are dangerous guys. Be aware of them and be careful of them. When you see a baldy, run. And another thing I would like to tell you is, now we come to another point, very important point, is what we call mass gainer. You see, everybody needs a mass gainer when you are a skinny person, or even if you are an endomorph. Mass gainer, because you need to put on a little bit of mass, or you need to hold on to whatever mass you already have with you. Okay. So be careful of these mass gainers that you buy, because some of these mass gainers are just full of sugar, and that is the reason why the weight goes up and stuff like that. So when you look at the label, you will find that mass gainer will tell you there is no sugar, there is no aspartame or anything like that, but secretly there will be sucralose in it. So sucralose also is a form of sugar, and you need to be a little watchful of it, be careful of it. Okay. And another thing I would like to tell you is you need to go for a good quality mass gainer. Some of them that are pretty good are Labrada, Ultimate Nutrition, and then you have got Optimum Nutrition, what is called ON, and then you have got Serious Mass, and some Dimetize is there, and then you have got stuff like what should I say, Muscle Blaze. Muscle Blaze is an indigenous product which is manufactured somewhere in India, and they've been doing a pretty good job. A lot of people have been swearing by it. I met a lot of boys and all who have put on considerable mass and up their body, what should I say, body weight by using these mass products. So mass gainer is a good thing, it's not a bad thing, but be aware of how much you are using, what you are using and things like that. Always take your mass gainer after you have taken your protein shake. So protein shake is taken 1 hour after your workout, and then 1 hour after the protein shake you can take your mass gainer. It's the best way you can take it. And I would like to tell you that mass gainer may give you weight, but it does not necessarily give you muscle. So you could get a lot of useless weight also, be careful of that, okay. And you need to have enzymes, digestive enzymes, or protein synthesis won't take place. You need protein to be turned into to be synthesized in your body, has to be absorbed, and this can only happen if you are what should I say, this will only happen if you have got the right kind of mass gainer going for you, and also as I told you, it's not necessarily going to be muscle, it's just going to be a lot of bulk and stuff like that. So be aware of this. Next thing that I would like to tell you is high intensity workouts are fine, but too much of high intensity will put your DHT up, and you will have problems with prostate. Minimum problem I told you is going to be BPH, where your prostate swells up and you won't be able to pass urine, you won't be able to do anything. You will need the prostate to be removed, taken out. I will talk about prostate problems later which bodybuilders face, but this is just a guess to give you some ideas that you steer clear of it, okay. And remember, it can even lead to cancer, and prostate cancer is a dangerous thing. Play hell with your life, okay. So be aware of these things and be smart. All the best until the next vlog and the next video. Take care and God bless you.